Good morning and happy Easter. I hope you're having a wonderful Easter this morning. All of you kids out there, young and old. Now, some of you younger kids, I bet you received something special this morning, many of you. Do any of you have an Easter bunny who visits your house? What did they leave you? What did that bunny leave you? Did you get some candy, chocolate, gifts? Today I want to talk about some special gifts. First, I'm wondering if any of you have ever heard of the Easter pig. We have some friends, and that's what they have visit their house. Not a bunny, but an Easter pig. You ever heard of that? Well, whatever you have visit you on Easter, I hope that you'll take time to remember the real meaning behind Easter and the story of Jesus rising from the dead. Now, to help us understand the true gift of Easter, I have an Easter present here. Now, what do you suppose could be in here? We're going to open it up here in just a minute. That should help us understand sort of the true gift of Easter. But first, let's think about the story of Easter, okay? So very quickly, we know that Jesus dies on the cross, and he's buried in a cave with a big rock in front of the cave, the tomb, right? And then 3 days later, the stone has been rolled away. And when they go in and look in the tomb, Jesus is not there anymore because he is risen from the dead. And the reason that this is so special and so important is because this is Jesus's and God's gift to us. This salvation or saving us from having to ever be afraid of death again. Jesus dies for our sins and then he rises from the dead. And that shows us that we never have to worry about death because we have a place in heaven. It's wonderful. It's the best news in the entire Bible, in the entire world. It's the greatest news of all. So, back to our present. What might be in here that could show us that great news? Ready to open it? Here we go. I wish I had one of you here to help me open this package. Probably do it much faster than I can. We have here a pretty box. Look at that. It's a nice spring box. Now let's take a look. Yeah, that's right. It's empty. Because the true gift that we're given from God in Jesus is an empty tomb. He has risen from the dead. He's no longer there. But he's here for us always and forever now because of that rising from the dead. So that's the good news, kids. That empty tomb, remember, it's empty, and that's the gift of God. Jesus' resurrection and saving us from ever having to be afraid of death again. Let's say a prayer. Fold your hands and bow your heads. Dear God, thank you for sending your Son to die on the cross and to rise again. On this Easter and every day, help us to remember to be grateful and thankful for Jesus' sacrifice. Amen.